Good morning on this 7th of July 2025, a date popularly known in Kenya as the Saba Saba, which is 7-7, coming up with a lot of stuff. So some women who are Kenyan mothers opted to go out and speak about their children because they feel threatened, they feel hurt, they feel betrayed because of the recent spate of deaths that young people popularly known as Gen Zs have gone through in this country called Kenya. And before they could do their thing, boom, look at what happened. Goons arrived in an official convoy. The official convoy has become the borders, which in this country, they have refused to legalize this industry to get people to dress in uniform, code and everything. Now you know why. And look at what happened here, attacking an office deliberately in broad daylight. Where were the police? Isn't this illegal? Does it mean that our systems no longer work? That we need the help of goons to institutionalize and operationalize issues? Don't we have systems anymore? Are the police scared? Are they not doing their mandate? Is somebody else speaking louder than the police? Don't they know how to do their job anymore that goons are running? It takes another woman to fight off a man. This is indeed a shame. This is anarchy. This is the lowest point a country can get to. And this cannot be random. This is not random. Somebody knows this, somebody says this. Why would a state, a government, a nation be scared by women going to talk about the death of their children? Seriously? So, this is where our country has become or has gone to. Look at what's happening. In broad daylight, CCTV. Will the police have this as evidence? Maybe no. Will they issue a statement? Yes, but it will be something funny, cooked, and weird, for lack of a better word. But this is executed in broad daylight. Somebody made this happen. Why won't you allow women to talk? On a serious note, these are just women. Why wouldn't they talk? Why send goons who are some of their own children to do this? Now, that is how far we have gone. Leadership is a crisis. Leadership is a calling. And Kenya has zero as of today. It is circus, it is theater, it is hopeless. So, how then do we identify who are goons, who are abductors, who are law enforcers, who are the police, who are protecting who? If we can't be sure of this, no wonder people are crying. And in a short while, you'll listen to one of our Kenyan parliamentarians go blah, 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 blah. Yet my big question is, isn't Parliament aware and they seeing these videos and they concerned about where the country is going to? Is Parliament or the Senate asking those hard questions? Because originally, a government is run in three forms: the legislature, the judiciary, and the executive. Who is abducting their role? Who are our biggest problem in this country? I think it is very clear who the problem is. We have one president. We have over 300 elected members of parliament. Who is who? Who is not doing their job? And so the women talked. They expressed themselves. They shared their fears. And this is still the message they were to pass. They ended up still passing it. But why send goons to distract this? Who is happy with anarchy in the country? Who is benefiting when systems cannot work? Who is benefiting when the country goes down to the dogs? Don't we have an authority that can apply our constitutional dispensation and let the respect and the rule of law become what it must be? That's the question. And I beg for somebody to answer. Coming back to my main question, who is our main problem in this country? And so we are going to be looking at the role of Parliament. 4 key aspects of what parliamentarians should be doing. Whether we have a crisis, whether we have economic progress, or whatever it is. But Parliament has a role. So the same women go to the same police. to report. Weren't the police aware? Wasn't there intelligence to show us what's going on? Couldn't they have dealt with it? Unfortunately, and as things are, there's a Kiswahili saying that amani haiji ila kwa ncha ya upanga. Loosely translated, peace does not come but for the edge of a sword. So is this what we must live through? Must people go through this for us to experience change, transformation, better leadership, better governance? So be it, because human beings listen and understand only one language. So is this the Gen Z season? And is somebody not understanding their language?
Because my number was shared online, quite a number of numbers have come to me. I've had messages from Israel, I've had messages from Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Dubai, America, Canada, Germany, and the UK. So one message that came to me was from a number from Germany, all right, that said, we are fundraising, we're raising money, we're going to make sure that we fund the invasion of all the politicians' houses. All right. So that in itself shows that there's an activity going on there. I have a friend currently in the UK, and she was invited for a gathering. And in that gathering, she's a supporter of government, right? And in that gathering, they were actually raising money, all right, to send to Kenya. That was the purpose of the gathering. So I know that that is happening. And a lot of the bloggers that are actually online, that are fueling the movement in the country right now, majority of them are actually not even living in Kenya. We know that. They're not living in the country. But for me, what is important is for us as a country to hold together. All right? I mean, I'm on the Esther dry fast, and I'm going to end it on Monday evening. The reason I'm doing the dry fast for the country is because I love this country. And every life is sacred. Every life is sacred. As I said, from 2017, 97 lives. And there are many other lives that come out of the injuries that are lost that we don't hear about. And this year, last year, almost another 60, 70 lives. We really need to understand that life is sacred. We want our youth to understand that the government is working tirelessly to ensure that we create jobs, either through direct employment, all right, or through business support and empowerment. So let us give the government the opportunity to work and deliver. We heard the Gen Zs, we heard their message, we heard their desperation. But right now, we need to be able to serve the country and to safeguard the country. What we are asking for today, you might not appreciate it. But if this country spirals into the wrong direction, you will think and ask, why didn't we listen? Let us have peaceful demonstrations. Tomorrow is a day worth marking. Tomorrow is a day we should be celebrating people like Raila Amolo Odinga, not having headlines that castigate him. So for me, Kenya is our only country, all right? Let God lead us in the direction that we want to be led, and that is peace, love, and prosperity, and unity. Thank you.
So that's one of our legislators yapping because the Gen Zs have threatened to attack their homes. And so they feel it's now personal. But what is the role of the legislature? Lawmaking, oversight of the executive. And as we move on, they need to also be able to represent the people. Today, they are representing one person and themselves. Public finance management is another fourth core aspect. If this cannot be done, then Parliament is our problem. Are they doing what they were meant to do?